he's painting the house. Told me about the boards flying across the room. I was like, that's pretty strange. He texted me like 3-4 times that the house is haunted. I was like, this guy maybe is just off his rocker. Maybe he's on a bender or something, losing his mind. I go there to check up on him, and he brought a picture of Jesus and hung it on the wall while he was working. Then he ended up he's like, hey, Nick, I can't help you anymore. I'm like, well, I already have you paid to do like way more. Skip town, whatever, adios. I hire a full contracting crew, and they go, there's something weird going on in this place.
What?
Yeah, he goes, yeah, there's been some stuff moving around and some sounds and stuff. And I was like, I kind of got the, like, now I'm kind of creeped out.
Go.
And we're live, baby.
Welcome back to another podcast.
Thanks for having me, Brady Allen. Woo! Let's go.
Huge
All right.
live audience today. We got about 10,000 people in the
Yeah,
stands.
sit down, you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Ching.
That's
Cheers,
it.
brother.
All right, so did you say welcome back?
I did.
Okay.
I did. Yeah.
We got a special guest. Well, my name's Jake Lotterell, Edge Home Finance.
Brady Holland, EXP Realty.
And I am Nick Weis with EXP Realty.
Let's go.
That's
EXP represents.
EXP rep. Yeah, I don't know if that's what I'm known for. I hope so. We'll see.
Yeah, love it.
That's
I've heard a ton about you. I was actually no, all good
Who
things.
doesn't know you? Let's
Yeah,
just start there.
I was just at Tom's house. I was filming something, and somehow your name got brought up, and it's like, yeah, dude's a beast. So, I guess we should start with like your origin story. Where
Yeah.
were you born?
Who is Nick?
Yeah.
that's a good question.
What
I'm
is
still
Nick?
figuring that
Yeah.
out to this day.
Is Nick? Nick?
I think Nick's Nick.
That's deep.
He's getting closer to Nick, but I was born out in central Minnesota, so like 2 hours straight west of here. Small town, no one knows the name. Lake Lillian. It's like right between.
That's the name of it?
Lake Lillian. Yeah, there's literally 300 people there, but it's probably
That's
close
sick,
to like
though.
20.
I love
Yeah,
that.
out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm used to. That's what I was born and raised doing. Living.
Where do you live now?
Rosemount, right?
Okay.
Like Rosemount, Egan.
Yeah.
On the woods.
When
So
did you move there? I guess
a year ago
Lily-
today. So I
Oh,
moved.
wow.
So I grew up there, and that's the only life that I knew for a long time. It's just it's a completely different way of life. Like
Oh,
people
yeah.
just like it's unless you live there and grew up there, you just even if you visit there, you don't quite get it. But if you live there and you grew up there, you know kind of what I mean. It's
Yeah.
just different. I was chilling, doing my farm work, doing a little trucking, stuff like that. My dad's a trucker. That's how I was just kind of born and raised doing it. I mean, it's just what I'm familiar with. Then I was attempting to start farming on my own. I had a little bit. It's a lot of.
At what
It's a lot of
age?
fucking
Like
around.
18, 19?
Oh, geez, when did I start? So, my uncle's a farmer, and I worked with him for a little while. I was trying to end up farming with him, so I probably started, I would say, at 18, 19, but I was working for bigger farmers for a few years prior. So I've been doing
Yeah.
farm work probably since about 16, 15.
How old are you now?
26.
26. Okay. Okay. So you were born and raised in Lillian,
Lake Lillian. Yeah.
Lake Lillian. Okay. Do you have any siblings?
Got one sister, Amy. She's down in San Diego.
Okay.
What's she doing?
She's a fitness influencer. It's fucking
Oh,
crazy.
What?
Nice.
How many followers?
I don't know, like 116,000 on
Damn.
Instagram.
Dude, that's our
like,
next guest.
Get her on the
quarter-
pod.
Nick's sister.
We know you're watching.
But she'll watch it. She's got pissed at me right now, though. She'll get over it in a day or two.
Yeah. Okay.
It doesn't come out till next Monday, so you
Yeah.
got time.
What?
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, she might be pissed at me again by then. But
Damn. Okay. So kind of a farm boy. Dad was a trucker. You said.
yeah, dude, mom didn't cleaning.
Stay-at-home
outside,
mom?
whatnot, pretty much stay-at-home mom. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you have one sibling, your sister.
One sibling, my sister. I got, I was just, my whole goal was to do the trucking, agriculture. I went to school for ag, corn and soybean degree, believe it or not.
Soy boys.
Literally.
Damn.
Literally. So I used to just farm corn and soybeans, and I could tell you a lot about corn and soybeans. And I could have told you more about 5 years ago. I tried to let most of that knowledge go. 'Cause
Yeah.
I didn't
Don't
like it
fucking
that
matter.
much. I like the people aspect, because I didn't just farm. I worked for like a co-op, so we spread fertilizer, did all that kind of fun stuff, and worked with a lot of farmers. And my favorite part about my job was just bullshitting with the farmers.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I hated the work. The work sucks. It doesn't pay very good. It's long hours. It's the most inconvenient hours. Like if you're 19 and single or 20 and single, it's the worst job in the world because you work every weekend and you have to be up early every morning.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And the winter months are off. And,
Yeah.
You know, if you think the winter is not entertaining around here, go 2 hours west and you can't even see another house for miles. I mean, life out there.
What the fuck do you do?
You don't do anything. You don't do anything. But I would just smoke weed or something. But
Yeah.
there's nothing else to do, right? There's just sit on the couch and watch Seinfeld, which isn't that bad.
Seinfeld's
I
great.
could sit there-
Classic. Yeah.
It reminds me. I mean, I've been kind of craving some Seinfeld lately because I saw this shirt that I want to get. It's the Ass Man shirt. I don't know if you remember the Ass Man episode.
No, my dad watched Seinfeld all growing up, so I always had this like distaste for it. So I was like, Seinfeld, boring old man show. Just recently, in the past couple of years, I started watching it, and
fucking
it's grown.
hilarious.
It's
Me
such
and my
a good
dad always
show.
liked the same shit. So whatever
Yeah.
he likes Seinfeld, like the Andy Griffith Show.
Oh,
Gunsmoke.
yeah.
Those three. Me and my dad have probably watched every episode.
Jeez.
So I'll just kick it with the old man and watch some Seinfeld.
What about
watch some
Impractical
Gunsmoke.
Jokers? Do you guys
Yeah,
get into that?
that's all right. I mean, that's
Different
that
show,
came
but-
out probably when I was like 14, 15, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was kind of getting out of the TV. And I was kind of getting out of like the, you know what I mean. When you're like 15, 16, you just want to like watch the most vulgar stuff you can
Oh,
watch.
yeah.
So I just
Yeah.
watched like Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah.
and
That's
stuff
the
like-
shit, though.
So good.
That's the shit.
Yeah, so I switched from like actual comedy. Well, that is actual comedy, but I switched from that to like just Trailer Park Boys, and that's pretty much what I watched for a while.
So good, though.
Trailer
fucking
Park
lit.
Boys is actually a really good. I thought it was really stupid. It is kind of stupid.
It is,
but
yeah.
The reason it's so good is that it's stupid, just like a Seinfeld.
Yeah.
It's dumb because there's no context.
Oh, yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
the characters. The
If you-
characters make
yeah.
the show.
If you jump in halfway through an episode, first time watching, you're probably like, "What the
It's one of
fuck
those
is
shows.
this
I mean,
shit?"
most people can say like I could go and I watched every single Trailer Park Boys like 2 or 3 times, and I bet I watched every Seinfeld a couple times, and there's like fucking hundreds of episodes.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. That was.
I could watch any episode of Seinfeld and not get bored.
Do you like Curb?
I've never heard of it.
Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Oh,
No, so
That's
I quit watching.
all
I
time.
quit watching TV probably 7 years ago.
What's like your go-to? Do you like stream like Netflix?
YouTube
and-
videos. I watch.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Ross Creations, funny shit.
Oh,
And
great.
then I watch like in the morning when I'm feeling really good and motivated, and whatnot, and more disciplined. I'll watch something like like a Tim Grover, Ed Milet, Audible audiobooks. I like doing that stuff throughout the day, but this job, this shit never is off your mind. Being a realtor,
Yeah.
you're always
Oh, yeah.
working. So now for the past couple years, 2-3 years, I've gravitated towards anything that doesn't have any like zero discipline kind of stuff. Just like complete leisure, funny, dumb, waste my time. I don't care because I'm not wasting it all day.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do, but I'm not
Yeah.
sitting there watching TV. And it's, I don't need to find something to motivate me right now. I need to unplug.
Yeah,
Yeah.
detach a little
It's
bit.
like Ross Creations is funnier than shit.
So good. Such
Have
a
you
good
seen his
channel.
stuff?
Oh
It's
yeah.
hilarious,
Yeah.
dude. I'm hoping to buy a second home down in Florida, and I'm gonna be probably close to him. And my whole goal is to go down
That would
there,
be so sick.
feature in one of his videos or do something. I think that'd be funnier than fuck.
His crew is hilarious.
Like you got Cole, JJ.
Cole's the best.
Cole's the best. Have you seen him?
Yeah.
You gotta
Yeah.
watch more of it. I watch it almost daily. It's
Yeah.
like it's like my pre-bed routine.
Do you like Danny Duncan? I feel like he's
No, I don't, because he's disrespectful as shit.
he is.
I
Yes.
can't stand it. I don't like.
Yeah.
I like to fuck around. It's probably more
I want
than
some
the average
wholesome
cat.
comedy.
Wholesome, like don't be a dick.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't like rude shit. It's just,
Yep.
it pisses me off.
For sure.
It can be. It's funny when Ross does it a little bit because he's still respectful if he's fucking with.
Yeah.
people.
Like if he pranks someone, he compensates
Right,
for their
right,
time.
right.
Yeah. Okay, you're you're a
we're
realtor.
off track there for
No,
sure.
I love it.
We're gonna. Yeah.
So
We're gonna have
what
your hands
did how did you get into the realtor world? Were you kind of
Yeah,
like
so this is an interesting story.
yeah.
I used to basically work 3 jobs, I guess you could call it. So I worked full time at the co-op, spreading fertilizer. And then when it slowed down in the wintertime, I would drive bulk milk trucks. I used to drive like semi every single weekend. And during the working season, I mean, you get PTO, but you can't take PTO for 9 months out of the year. Like you can't, like you get your ass chewed if you actually can ask. You can't take off. And come like November, after anhydrous is done, after the ground freezes up, we wouldn't have shit to do. We would just sit in the office, and it was miserable. So I had all my PTO banked up, so I would take off a Monday, every single Monday. That'd work 3 days. So I didn't make shit like $16 an hour after taxes. I mean, you're not. I mean, I lived at home and I was broke. I couldn't imagine making a living off that.
Right.
So
10 roommates.
yeah, yeah. So And my dad was just my roommate. Then my girlfriend. That was interesting too. But
We'll get back to that.
We'll get there. So I was driving truck, and I'd have 3 days, about 10, 12 hours a day. I wouldn't have anything to think about. Just think about whatever. Just think about whatever I want. Just sit there. It's actually really fun. I love driving truck.
Yeah.
If I wasn't doing this, I'd be a truck driver.
Really?
So anyone that
How many hours a day would you do that? Be
12
well,
hours.
the legal most that you can,
12
which is
hours?
14.
14?
14 is the most you can legally do unless you lie in your logs.
Right.
But you can't. It's getting tougher and tougher to do that.
Right.
I absolutely loved it because it was fun because I could just call people, bullshit with them. If I got sick of it, I just wouldn't call anybody.
Right.
Whereas this job, I can't get away from people, but that's all right. So I would sit there and just drum up shit to think about and drum up shit to do or buy or want to buy or do something. Just come up with ideas all day long. And I remember it. Literally, I was in Montevideo, and I was going to go down to this dairy farm. And I don't know if it was just like a shitty day or something. I'm just like grinding. I'm making like $900 every 2 weeks working 3 jobs. It's like nothing. And I Googled how to be rich. I was like, this is
Dude,
not,
we've all been
this
there.
is not the ticket. This
Yeah.
clearly is not it.
Go down
'Cause
that wormhole.
I didn't have like a clue. So it sounds cheesy. I just Googled how to be wealthy, and all this shit about like real estate and whatnot came up. I didn't go to the real estate right away. I went to a guy named Ed Milet. And if you're familiar with Ed Milet, he's the greatest, my favorite, most influential
Entrepreneur.
personal development coach in a way. So I started diving into his stuff. I was like, hell yeah, this is intense. I like it. This is way different. This got blindsided by this material. I'm like, is this even the thing? I can't believe people actually want to help people. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So I listened to all this stuff, and then I eventually, one of the recommended videos was Bigger Pockets, but this is 2016. This was 2017. This is before house hacking and all that was even cool.
Bigger Pockets, a podcast?
Bigger Pockets is the biggest real estate podcast. They got like over, I don't know, maybe 1,000 shows right now.
Yeah.
So 2016, 2017, I get into this. I'm like, holy shit, we're onto something here, boys. So I was drumming up ideas. Originally, I wanted to flip a house. I was like, I want to learn how to flip a house, right? And
I feel like that's how every realtor starts.
yeah, but
Yeah,
it wasn't
for
to
sure.
be wealthy. All I wanted to do was buy a sicker pickup. I just wanted.
It's like
I was
one
like-
and done. Just do something real quick and get a.
Yep.
Yeah.
So like the way I got into real estate was like, okay, put this idea together, and this is over the course of like a year. I'm planning and I'm putting something together. And my ex-girlfriend's mother is a realtor with Remax Results, and she was a great help when I first got off the ground. Gave me a lot of game, showed me a lot, whatnot. Kind of learned the ropes because it's just a whole new world. It's like you're getting reborn again. You're like, what the hell? I didn't even know this life existed.
Yeah.
All I know is pick rocks and shift gears.
Yeah.
So I was, learning a lot, and I was like, "Yep, I do wanna flip a house." And she's like, "Well, I actually got a foreclosure." She's an old school REO agent. So
That's what Mai does.
yeah,
Yeah.
Or is starting to, anyways.
yeah, she's an old school REO agent. So she had at the time. I mean, right now you can't get shit for REOs. You can't get shit for
Yeah.
foreclosures. They're just not out there. I mean, very low, which is kind of surprising to me still. But I was like, "Hey, do you got something that I could like flip?" And she goes, "Yeah, I do." I'm like, "Oh, okay. Well, what is it? Let's see it."
What do I do?
And we go into Wilmer, look at it. I'll get to this story. It's wild as shit. So we look at this house, and I'm Mr. Analytical, because when you first start, you're trying to do everything by the goddamn book. So I have like the spreadsheet from Bigger Pockets, became like a pro member. I got everything. All right. And believe it or not, the purchase price that I was trying to get at was $44,000. It was probably worth $90,000. And I have all my figures mapped out, and that's back in the day when the old school approach to flipping was you only buy what you know you're going to make a lot of money on. You only buy what fits in these parameters, because otherwise you're just going to overpay and overpay and overpay. Now it's just a different world. Now, I mean,
This was 2017?
2017.
Okay.
So like then, there was still deals out there like crazy, and I went through there. Figured out I could pay $44,000 for it because I figured whatever X amount for rehab, I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be cheaper, but I didn't know that I was gonna have to do it twice because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So I was like, nope, can't go $1 over $44,000. I'm gonna be a hardcore investor, right? I'm gonna be I'm a real estate cat.
Yeah.
It's like, nope, won't pay anymore. I went for $46,000. It was a smoking deal. I should have bought it. I was
Oh,
pissed.
shit.
And she goes, I wasn't gonna say anything, but yeah, you should have bought that.
Damn.
I was like, okay, learned my lesson. Fast forward, I ended up buying another one. So this is like my first. This would have happened like damn near 6 months before I ended up buying the first one because I was so picky. and looked at a lot of dumpsters, which is good because I passed on a lot of dumpsters too. That probably would have financially ruined me, like total garbage duplexes, meth labs, kind of stuff.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Especially out there, like out in
out there,
Wilmot,
it's real dicey, and and you have if you think landlords are slummy,
Dilapidated,
geez, they're just garbage, So passed on that one, passed on a few. I found this really weird. It was a really weird situation. I want to go in depth. Like this guy was mentally ill, couldn't take care of himself anymore. I ended up buying the house from him, and then I remember. Yeah, it was just some weird stuff. It was a really weird transaction. Ended up closing on it, did it. Had it as a rental for 2-3 years. Just sold it last year, I believe.
How did it go? How was it renting out to people? What did you?
Oh, it
tell
was
me about that
easy
experience.
because all my houses were quote unquote remodeled, and they had the farmer vinyl plank and paint job, so it was nice. It was nicer than the other dumps out there.
Yeah.
So I never had any problem filling my rentals ever.
That's cool. Yeah, I always
Because the competition is, you can either live in this house that's cleaned, it's not going to fall apart. I mean, I went through everything. I kind of knew what I was doing. It wasn't skill, but I kind of knew what I was doing by the third or fourth one.
Yeah.
And, it had a little decent product. And out there, I mean, if I lived out there, I'd probably still do the houses, They're easier. It's, it's just it's how life is out there. It's easier to rent a house. It's easier to buy a house.
Yeah.
There's less competition. There's no competition as a landlord. Everyone knows there's like a handful of landlords in a city. And
Right.
Everyone knows like, oh yeah, that one's got this stuff and this, you get a reputation easy out there.
So funny you mentioned the going back the YouTube video How to Get Rich.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't believe how many times I've YouTube searched like how to get rich, how to be happy, how to like those like basic where it's just like
and you get
man
down,
I
like, a
must
rabbit
be
hole, like,
at
what's
a
the purpose of life?
rock bottom right now where it's just like how to multiply my income. Yeah. Well that's cool.
So we're cooking.
Yeah.
So we got like the first one. It was miserable. I had to do everything a few times. Miserable. Learned a ton of lessons. But I also would say, if you're legit about real estate, even if you don't want to flip houses, I would say sometime when you can afford to go flip a house because you're gonna learn so much shit.
Just start before you're ready.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people think they know more than they actually know.
Right.
You realize what you know. You learn real quick.
Back against
you don't
the
know
wall,
as much
yeah.
as you know. Like, oh shit, how do you properly wire this? Like this one I bought a house and this guy was mentally ill and it was all plastered. He had a mental breakdown and hit a bunch of holes. Like I'm talking
Drywall?
I can pull it up eventually. I'm talking over 100 holes in the wall.
Holy shit.
And then I didn't know what I was doing like at all. So I was like, shit. So I had to buy this mesh, like fucking wire mesh from
yeah.
Menards, cut it out, put it in there, mud and tape it, and then I put way too much on. I spent like 100 straight hours sanding these holes. It was just the dumbest thing.
Yeah.
Like you don't think of that stuff when you're flipping a house. Like, wow, you got to get pretty damn resourceful,
Yeah.
And especially if you can't afford to hire it out, you better figure it out. And
Yeah. Did you have any background in knowing like basic plumbing or did you kind of learn
outside
as you
just
went?
being
Trial
doing
and
work
error?
with my hands my
Yeah.
whole life, and my uncle had a construction company.
Mm.
I worked for him for like 3 weeks when I was 14. That was the worst thing ever. They paid me like $5 an hour. I computed. I worked for like 2 or 3 weeks, and he gave me like $200. I was like,
Damn.
what? And even then, like I know I'm not really real skillful here.
Yeah.
but $5 an hour, man. Come on.
Yeah.
So I quit doing that pretty quick. And just being around people that know what they're doing. I picked up a little thing, projects around my dad's place, whatever. But definitely not skilled in any regard to, having, but you figure it out. I learned how
Right.
to do the P-trap, S-trap, running S-trap for sinks. You learn everything, running PEX, wiring I don't like. I'm not good at. I don't
Scary.
fuck with that. Yeah, because it's just like, there is some consequences there. If I fuck up on plumbing, I'll see the consequences.
If we ever see you in the paper in the yeah.
I mean, I actually got to swap out a few fixtures and lights for my networking party this Saturday, and I'm like sending pictures of my home inspector. I'm like, Steve, what do I do here? I just want to make sure I don't totally fuck it up.
Yeah.
Or rubber gloves.
That's not really my thing. Thankfully, I haven't had to do a lot of electrical, and if that was the case, I would actually hire someone, especially back then. I still
High
probably would've done
stakes.
that. I still had that common sense.
Yeah.
Damn.
Plumbing wasn't fun. Plumbing is not fun, but I had to learn how to do it. I hate plumbing. I hate leaks. I have a leaky sink right now at my own house. I haven't fixed it yet because I fucking hate it.
What do you hate about it?
It's just I'm too big to fit underneath the sink.
Sure. That makes sense. Yeah.
And it's just like the biggest pain in the ass because I got to get like my head and shoulders, and
Yeah.
I just don't fit.
Big
and
dude.
It's tight quarters.
How tall are you?
6'7".
Okay. So yeah, that
290 pounds.
Yeah,
It's just
that
like I
sucks.
don't fit in base cabinets.
right.
You don't
No.
fit in many places.
Places, no,
The big dude.
no.
Well, okay. That's okay. What does your day look like usually?
My day's pretty
Weekday.
interesting. My day is transformed to be pretty interesting. So, like with work, in this being an entrepreneur is one of the weirdest damn experiences ever.
Okay.
So when I first started, I had I also had like a little team and a girlfriend that worked with me. So I had like a pretty regimented, like hardcore
Structured.
go work, and it didn't jive with me. I'm a little ADD and ADHD too. I like to bop around. I'm like, this isn't working for me very well. Getting burnt out. I'm starting to hate the business, and I started.
Well, what do you hate about it?
I hate doing the same thing.
Okay.
I like to bounce around. I don't like being in the office very much. I don't like to go and just do something.
Mm-hmm.
I like to get something done. And me going in there and like it's vital for new age. Like there's no way around having to make a lot of calls and do a lot of monotonous stuff. But I ran with what I knew. So what we were doing, we were running pay-per-click ads, forced registration ads, and a lot of that stuff. Facebook, Google, especially when it worked really well. Like
Yeah.
2020, 2021, it worked really well. So we go in there and you have an infinite amount of work. That's what always fucked with me is your job's never really done being a business owner. It drove me off the rails in 2021.
There's never a finish line?
No, there's never a finish
Yeah.
line. So I would go in there and I'd just work and call like a madman, hundreds of phone calls a day and just call. And I was like, dude, I don't know about this, man. I gotta be more effective because eventually, especially when rates went up a little bit, my cost per lead closed kept on going up and up and up and up.
Yeah.
It's just like, man, I'm kind of spinning my wheels. I kind of saw there's not an out. There's not for me, obviously calling leads works still. There's huge teams that do it. For me, I had to go back and kind of reinvent to see what I'm effective at, what I like doing, and more importantly, kind of the concept that I've built and learned is I want to figure out the easiest. It's not going to sound bad, but it's very effective. I'm find out the easiest way to be the most effective. Because if it's easy, it's not hard to do. Like it's not going to pay me like I do. I can easily do 3 to 5 open houses a week, and I don't even flinch. It doesn't even bother me. It makes other agents' skin crawl. Like, oh my God, how could you possibly? I'm like, dude, it's easy. All it is that's what your job is talking to people in a house.
Right.
So if you think about it, you're gonna have to talk to people and get people somehow. I'd rather meet them face to face. So I found out that works best for me. So to get back to your question, it's changed a lot, but now my mornings, I go to the gym every morning. Otherwise, the day is just off. Even if it's a short gym session, you got to get the gym in. I like to just fill my mind with like good shit in the morning.
Sure.
The podcasts, audibles.
What's your? I mean, you mentioned Bigger Pockets and a couple business entrepreneur ones.
Carrot Cast is pretty good.
Carrot Cast. Is that like a
he
business?
has a real estate company. It's hard. It was really beneficial when I was running a team.
Sure.
And there's a lot more managing going on. It's a hardcore business owner podcast. It's legit. It's not even for probably a solo agent. It's for people that are running teams, a big business, a brick and mortar business, managing people, payroll. It's like intense. It's really loaded with information though. So I listened to that one for quite a bit.
So
I don't anymore.
Sorry to interrupt you. Do you have a knack for delegating? Like, are you able to, when you do have a team, are you on a team now?
No, I'm a lone wolf, baby.
Got it. All right. So do you kind of have the ability to delegate people around you?
I struggled with that more than I thought I would.
Okay.
Because I'm usually really laid back and whatever. But when you have people taking care of like your baby, it kind of freaks me out a little bit.
Oh yeah.
So what I have come to, I'm going to end up probably having at least a part-time assistant.
Sure.
And whatnot here coming up pretty soon.
Like a scheduler or something?
Yeah, essentially what I want to do is just to grease the skids, run more opens, my follow-up game a little bit more because we're running, excuse me, I want to run more mailers and more prospecting to the opens that I'm doing. I want to narrow in where I'm going. and I want to work on getting me being more effective, boots on the ground, without me being doing more work.
Sure.
So essentially, having her call and prospect, send out mailers to the surrounding houses, something like just to boost the effectiveness of what I'm doing. Throw them into Follow Up Boss, then we'll hit them and throw them on a drip campaign. If I can have that automated, trust that that's done, I can sprint, right?
Yeah.
I can do it and it's easy because you want to figure out how to make your day go by. You want to do the most without the most friction. You kind of want to grease the skids. Yeah, you want to automate it. You want to be able to
Do you use
run.
Zapier or what do you use?
I've used Zapier for quite a few things. I don't use it anymore just because my high levels. I used to use Go High Levels integrated with all that stuff. I used to pay like $200 a month for Zaps.
Yeah.
I have so many damn integrations. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And now it's like Follow Up Boss directly integrates with Zillow and Gmail, and that's all I use. So it's slicker than shit.
Do you use any of those? Any
We use-
tech stacks or?
You guys use Follow Up Boss. I think,
We use
right?
Chime.
Chime. That was
Yeah.
my favorite CRM. I still like that more
Yeah.
than Follow Up Boss. But after 3 CRM switches, I don't give a damn. I'm not moving again.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a pain in the ass,
Yeah.
especially when you got a ton of contacts. So I have like 6,000 cold leads that I've generated. And it's just like, what the hell do you do with all these? And then I have like my clientele base, and it's just, I don't know. I'm still figuring that out. I don't have it all figured out, man. Not
We
even
never.
It
close.
always changes.
We never do.
You'll
No.
never have it figured
Anyone
out.
that thinks that they have it figured out is so full of shit.
Yeah. The okay, so you start out, you go to the gym,
Yeah,
get
start
your
out-
mind in a good spot. You
Yep.
watch a few listen to a few podcasts, audiobooks. You like to
Mm-hmm. I have
quote
my
unquote
morning
bop
round of
around.
calls.
You
So
what?
I have my morning. I have like a little, pattern that I do.
Sure.
I always, whenever I go to make cold calls, or not, they're not really cold anymore,
Warm
but I
lead.
always call someone that I like. So I come back from the gym, I'm cooking like my meals or something, feeding my cats, all that good stuff. And I'm just calling a few of my lenders because I touch base with my lenders daily. Most of my lenders daily. My business friends, my realtor friends daily. Just see what's going on, lining up open houses for later in the week. I kind of do that, and then I'll circle back with either my clients looking for houses, people I'm looking to convert as a client, lining up showings, doing stuff like that, prospecting, and it kind of changes Monday to Wednesday. I personally don't like to call Monday to Wednesday that much because people are just pissy.
Oh yeah.
Thursday and Friday are killer. I mean, if I'm in a hard prospect call, it's gonna be primarily Thursday and Friday.
Okay.
So I'll circle back with like my open house clients, set up searches, all that stuff. Go on show. I leave my afternoon, so I try to get everything done before noon.
Oh yeah.
It's just, and as a solo agent, I mean, you can realistically get everything, unless you're just farting around the office all day, you can get everything done pretty quick.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
wrap it up. Make the calls you got to do. I want to get in and out like SEAL Team 6, baby. It's just.
I can quote that shit right there.
I do. I mean, I don't want to. The thing that I hate about the office and working in an office is that you just sit there and you have to find stuff to do. And if you're looking for work, you're probably not very effective. It's like I know exactly what I got to do. I can do it quick. I can do it well. And I go in and out and hammer it out.
Yeah.
But then I don't know. It's all up in the air. Every afternoon is different.
Sure.
I mean, right now
Yeah.
I'm on a fucking podcast in Minnetonka. And then after this, what am I doing? Oh, my cousin's coming. We're cleaning the house. We're getting ready for the party. But it's just like I leave my afternoons open for showings and stuff. I'm pretty low on buyer inventory, which is strange. First time in my career, I've had more sellers than buyers.
It's not bad right
It's
now,
kind of
though.
wacky, but no,
Yeah.
it's not bad. Selling a couple of my own houses, a couple of my flips. So just like oddball stuff. So I try to get everything done, hit the gym, get my mind right. A lot of times I've been doing, the summer's tough, especially being like single and 26 and in
Yeah.
this business, the availability and the, just the opportunities. The opportunities to go out, have fun, network with people. It's so vast that, that's kind of taking priority right now because I have a hard time turning down a lot of stuff that I want to go do, right?
What time are you up in the morning? Usually.
I used to be really early, like 3:45, 4.
Okay.
Now I don't set an alarm anymore. I go to bed between probably 10 and midnight every night,
Okay.
typically,
Yeah.
and I wake up probably 7:38.
Yeah.
Used to be like hard time in bed at like 9 and up at 4.
Yeah.
But now,
Some like Mark Wahlberg shit.
yeah, did you see that? He wakes up at like 2:45 and like
nuts.
Yeah.
scrambles eggs. He's doing kickboxing at
Yeah.
3:30, lifting
He has
weights
his
at
day done by
4:30.
9 a.m. It's
Yeah,
like,
and
what
he's
the
like-
fuck?
Then he goes to bed at like 7 p.m. though.
Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
He
crazy.
goes to bed like 7 a.m., 7 p.m. He's like baptizing his kid at 9.
Yeah. The dude's an animal. I don't,
Yes.
I couldn't do that. I tried the whole getting up at 5 and that lasted about 3 months and I was like, this isn't working
I
for me.
prefer it. I naturally get up early. The only thing
Yeah.
that's changed it is that the nightlife. And doing stuff at night with my friends, doing stuff, business, networking. I mean,
Yeah. I know it's weird. It's like, especially in this industry, whether you're a loan officer or a realtor, you'd think it'd be counterproductive to be golfing and staying out late and having drinks and whatever, but it actually helps build connections with a lot of people in this industry.
oh yeah, I mean, I got a client I met at the fucking smoke shop buying joint papers. Yeah.
Yeah.
He goes, "What's up, brother? I can chill with you." I go, "Hey, man, do you want to buy a house?" He goes, "I do."
Yeah.
I was like, "Let's go, baby."
Like, what can a 500 credit score do?
No, the guy's legit.
Really?
Legit as it gets.
Yeah.
He's a brother. He's kind of like a
Yeah.
homie.
Yeah.
And the guy, he pulls up rocking J's and sweatpants, and he flips houses.
Shit.
Oh, really?
He flips the goofiest ass houses, though. He's still never bought one with me. We missed out on a few. Like, he's the type of guy that drive to like fucking Milwaukee and flip a house and buy it for like 75 grand. This is the
wild.
dustiest thing you can find. He's a strange cat, but he's legit. He's about it. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Damn, that's
It's
sweet.
not like, yeah, finding clients in weird ways is the best. Cause
Oh, yeah.
it's just so entertaining. I met people at, freaking the gym, the grocery store.
Gym is great.
Gym is great.
Yeah, because those people usually have their shit together. They're disciplined enough to
The
work
liquor store
out.
guy. I'm not a proponent of prospecting at the tobacco shop. It probably is a waste of time. But what I'm a proponent of is always prospecting.
There you go.
So
Flip it.
If you're there, you're there, right?
Should we do this or that? Or
Yeah,
what
let's
you
do it.
All right.
Little less business related
Yeah,
here.
we're
Little,
going on a business tear.
yeah.
We gotta get through these shandies, Brady.
Dude, I'm like
It's
160.
like an hour-long podcast.
Andrew Tate or Liver King?
Ooh.
Cobra Tate.
Yeah.
All
Top
day long, is that a question?
Top G. I didn't think Liver King was that bad, but he's kind of corny.
I don't even like Liver King.
No?
No.
No.
The fake natty?
Cobra Tate all day long. He actually has an incredible message, incredible teaching to young men out there. Maybe
Yeah.
take it with a grain of salt.
Right.
Some of this stuff, it's pretty intense, but
Yeah.
I've always been a fan, but it's weird. It's like you almost can't admit it
I
out
think
in
I'm
the
probably
public.
canceled now. But I've canceled on my first.
First podcast.
Now we've
Get
said
him outta
some, we've
here.
said some pretty wild shit.
There's
in
been
here.
some like political stuff
Yeah.
I've said that. Anyways,
Aliens or ghosts?
Which one? Do I like him or him or what?
I guess.
This or
I
that?
don't fuck with
No.
ghosts. I mean, I don't fuck with ghosts.
Do you
at
believe
all.
in ghosts?
I didn't until I bought a haunted house.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Elaborate.
this is-
yeah.
I'm putting away the phone.
I've never.
What the fuck?
So this is how it goes. I bought this foreclosure in 2020. Banging deal. $50K.
Or was it?
Wilmer. It was a banging deal, except I was brain dead and I was super busy. The first time my business blew up in 2020. So I was playing like big time investment. Like, I'm going to delegate everything. So I hired it all out to a GC. It was supposed to be like 35 grand. I think I got in and out after like $66,000. So I just went double over budget, refied out of it, still made it work. But I was like, damn, that was an ass smack. I really learned my lesson on that one.
Yeah.
So I buy this house. And I was going to completely delegate it. So I hired this one kid to start. It wasn't any good. And he's working in there. Painting
What'd you have him doing? Just basic.
stuff way out of his skill level.
Okay. All right.
I mean, and it was basic stuff. He did paint the basement nice.
Hey, what's his name?
I'm not going to say his name.
You know who you are.
I don't even know if he has internet or a phone. He's a goon. He's
Just a bozo out in the sticks.
a I can't remember his name. I'm going to have to look it up. But he's a total goon. He meant well, but he's just a goon.
Just a mush brain.
Just a mush brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of a mouth breather. So I had him paint the basement, and then he was working upstairs because he's going to do everything. This is a full-blown remodel. I was out of my mind for hiring him to do the whole thing, which he didn't do the whole thing. And he's upstairs, and he told me, like, texted me like 2 or 3 times something weird's going on.
Oh no.
And I was like, this guy's already weird, so I wrote it off. Even the
Yeah.
story. So then one night he calls me at 10:30 at night or something.
Is he still over there?
Yeah, and maybe it was later because
Yeah.
I went to bed up by 10, and he called me, woke me up. He goes, "Yeah, I'm over here painting." I'm like, "You're over painting at fucking 11 o'clock at night?"
Dude, it's Saturday. What are you
Yeah, no, it's fucking midnight. You're painting,
Yeah.
whatever. And he goes, "Yeah, dude, there's some weird. This house is haunted, 100% chance. No, like, not joking. I'm like, bro, why are you calling me to tell me this at 11 o'clock at night?
Yeah.
You know, because he was already weirder than shit, and I didn't really care for him. I was like, okay, what's going on here? He goes, oh, I was painting, and I set up these boards on like a sawhorse or something to do whatever. And he said one of the boards flew across the room and almost hit me. I was like, you are so fucking stoned right now.
Yeah.
I didn't believe it. I'm like, dude, I don't have time for this.
Yeah.
I don't believe it. I don't know what's going on here. Eventually, he just skipped. Oh, this is the best part. This is about the Honda. This is funny. This cat is painting my house, and it's like November, right? And he goes, "Hey, Nick, I can't paint anymore." I'm like, "Why?" He goes, "It's too cold in the house." I'm like, "What do you mean it's too cold in the house? Like it's a house." Why? I never heard of that before. He goes, "Oh yeah, but the furnace went out last week, and it's 32 degrees in the house."
Oh my god.
And I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And you're gonna tell me this now? Like,
Yeah.
Thank God the pipe's gonna break. It happened on the next one.
Yeah.
But he's sitting in there painting all week, and it's like 50 fucking degrees in the house because the furnace went out, and he never told me anything.
Dude's freezing his
Wait,
dick
hold
off.
on. The haunted part though.
The haunted part, so
Did
I'm
you
getting back-
experience it?
So we're getting there. So then he's painting the house. Told me about the boards flying across the room. I was like, that's pretty strange. He texted me like 3-4 times that the house is haunted. I was like, this guy maybe is just off his rocker. Maybe he's on a bender or something, losing his mind. I don't know. And I go there to check up on him, and he brought a picture of Jesus and hung it on the wall while he was working. Then he ended up he's like, "Hey, Nick, I can't help you anymore." I'm like, "Well, I already have you paid to do like way more. Skip town, whatever. Adios." I hire a full contracting crew, and they go, "There's something weird going on in this place."
What?
Yeah, he goes, "Yeah, there's been some stuff moving around and some sounds and stuff." And I was like, I kind of got like now I'm kind of creeped out. So now I don't like going there,
Yeah.
and I'm getting rid of it.
You still
Damn.
have it? Like, it's,
But yeah, I still have it right now. I'm selling
shit.
it. I'm selling it. I'm not going to say details but haunted isn't a disclosure.
What's the address?
I'm actually not going to say.
Yeah. Damn. That's
yeah, it's
wild.
a really nice house.
Yeah.
But it's just a little haunted.
Is it old? What year?
Yeah, it's a 1910 or 20
Oh,
built.
okay, yeah, for
But it's
sure.
a 2-story massive house, like 1,800 square feet. It's crispy though. I put 4x12 subway tile showers, tiled backsplash, and like a 160K house in
Yeah.
Wilmer. This is like way overspent on this. It's so nice for the money, but yeah, it's a little
Damn.
haunted. If people like that, it might be a value add.
It
Yeah.
could be.
Yeah.
There's some.
Kayla.
I was just gonna say there's gonna
Or
be some
Carly.
broad that likes
Yeah.
the girls always like haunted shit. I don't know
Oh,
what it
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I talked to this
seen-
one girl like over the winter, and she's like, "Do you want to come and watch Silence of the Lambs with me?" I'm like, "Fuck no."
I'm not trying to die.
I
lady.
don't want to sit there and like have like nightmares. No.
Be afraid in front of you.
I don't like scary stuff. I like to laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any
I'm
other
laughing.
this or that?
Yeah, we got lots, I feel like. I've asked 2.
This is gonna be good.
Ukraine or Russia?
Ooh.
Jeez.
What did Trump say though? He's like neither. I just wanted
USA.
people. Yeah. There you go.
Good answer.
Yeah, I
Fuck
don't-
yeah. Freedom.
Yeah. I don't believe we should be sending them billions of dollars, but what do you do?
Yeah. It's crazy.
Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
UFC or boxing?
UFC.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
10 times out of 10.
Who's,
yeah.
who's your favorite fighter?
Justin Gaethje.
Okay. He's a beat dude.
Sean Strickland, Justin Gaethje, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
He's great.
They're all characters. The
yeah,
whole
yeah,
year-
yeah.
I don't have a favorite. McGregor is cool, but he's kind of, I don't know what he's
He's an
on
oddball.
like a 5-year bender now. I don't know what he's doing.
Dude, he's on Tren. He's on fucking Deca. He's on
Cocaine.
Cocaine.
You
Yeah.
can tell the guy's just wired out of his mind, and he's just juicing through the gills. I'm
Yeah.
surprised his heart
Love
isn't
that juice.
exploding.
Fucking Derek. Juicing through the gills.
Juicing the gills.
Yeah.
I suppose he got a lot of his sayings in the back of my head.
Oh,
I didn't know
yeah.
they're his.
Yeah.
I used to watch More Plates, More Dates, like
He stopped
religiously.
posting.
Religiously.
Yeah.
The old shit's still good, though. It's kind of like Seinfeld. You can watch More Plates, More
Rewatch.
Dates
Yeah,
in like
yeah.
20
The replay
years.
value. And then who? Joe Aesthetics died.
Yeah,
Fucking
Joe
from the
Statics
jab.
died. Rich Piano died.
Yeah. Fucking legends. Okay.
That's
so
wild.
Yeah, hit me with the this or that. The this or that.
Is there any
I
more?
like it.
I mean, I can come up with some right now. Beer or hard liquor?
Whew. For public health and safety, I'm gonna say beer.
yeah. What's your favorite liquor though?
So, geez,
Tequila?
how do you know?
Everybody loves tequila these
Everyone.
days.
It's the Roche.
I like good tequila.
What kind? What's your favorite brand though?
Cinchoro.
Okay, I've never even heard of
1942 is not really my favorite. It's smooth though, but Cinchoro is Michael Jordan's brand. It's fire.
Really?
$80 a liter.
Yeah.
Fire. The dangerous. I had to quit drinking it because I could polish off a whole bottle in an evening and I'd wake up with no hangover because
Yes.
it's so poor,
Dude.
so pure. I was like, I don't need this in my life. I'm gonna end up burning down the world.
Revel tequila. Have you ever had it?
Yeah.
Revel's the best. I fucking love
You
Revel.
love
If you haven't had
Revel.
Centaurio, I'm telling you, get Centaurio. You'll shit. It's
Blanco? Silver?
Yeah. Agave.
Okay.
Are you a wine guy?
No,
No wine.
depends if
Loser.
Like red or white.
Sauvignon Blanc, baby.
What else can we go with?
What do you
God.
like? Beer, liquor.
Wine.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, I'm a huge wine guy.
There's a whole like 15 bottle wine rack
Yeah.
in his apartment. Have you seen his apartment?
No.
Oh, it's sick.
I don't know. I must have missed my invite. I don't know.
No, he just moved in it.
Yeah.
I know
just-
you just moved in like a month
No,
ago, didn't you?
next Thursday, August 3rd. Realtor pickleball event. You got to come.
I'll come.
Oh yeah, we're doing like barbecue too, right?
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
Champlin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
We're going to go like 2 to 4 and then burgers and brats after.
Hell yeah. I'm pumped for this Saturday. I think we're going to. I know you're. I don't even want to invite you to golf because you're going to rip us apart.
Dude, at
But
the
my boy from Fargo is coming down. I think we're going to try to hit 9 before the party, like 9 a.m. if you want to come.
There's no shot.
There's no shot.
There's no shot. I got to get some shit done, I feel like, this weekend.
Yeah, at least if you're going to come to the party, you better at least get shit done so you don't feel so bad because we're going to have some fun.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm trying to get Max to come.
some personal questions. They're not that serious though.
We're pretty serious.
What do people misunderstand about you the most?
Oh boy.
I mean, you're a big dude. I'm sure people are like maybe intimidated or like think you're.
Yeah, when I was younger, especially, everyone just and I was a dick. That's that's probably so that probably didn't help.
Yeah.
But I would say that I'm probably nicer than I appear. Even though I don't help myself, because I'm out there, man. I'm really extroverted. I like testing people too, and I like saying shit that's a little out of term and out of pocket.
Just
to
like what
test.
you said to Max the other weekend.
What do you say? Should we actually don't even say it if I have to blank it because I'll forget.
What? Yeah. What? Do you remember what it was exactly?
No, I think you can say it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What is it?
You straight up tell him, you got to drop that Ella bitch.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I was just like, and I mean it out of good. So even when
yeah.
I'm rude, I mean it out of good. Right?
His intentions were pure.
My intentions are still always pure. They're a little misconstrued, a little muddy sometimes, but pure.
What star sign are you?
What?
What star sign are you?
That is pretty
Like,
gay. No, I'm not going to
what's
lie.
it? It's on the list. What?
Aries.
I'm
I'm-
scarred from the girl I used to date. I called her Voodoo Broad because she was into all that stuff. And
What's
like,
it called?
Zodiac
Astrology.
Zodiac sign or
Yeah.
astrology.
So, well, are you asking about my sun rising or my moon sign? Or
Okay, all right.
No, I think I'm an Aquarius, but
Okay.
there's some bullshit. I had an old broad that used to make me like do these things, and I don't even know what the fuck it is, but you'd have to do these things and put in all your shit, and we'd have different
It's like
signs.
compatibility.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Horrible time. If you're ever going on a date and a girl asks you what your birth date is, just leave.
Yeah, I have a friend,
leave.
Grace, who's like that. I don't
She
know.
good looking?
I think you've seen her.
Really?
I
mean,
just told you to never go on a date with a
Yeah.
girl that asks about
Dude,
you.
this
Somebody
guy-
I
asks-
never said I was
it's
going to
it's
date
gonna-
her.
It'll ruin your life, dude. Trust
Who
me.
said I was going to date
All
her?
girls like that are nuts. They're just
All
fucking
girls.
nuts.
What is
Any
the?
dude that does that is concerning and just downright
Yeah,
concerning.
they're
what
just
the
trying
fuck?
to.
Why'd
yeah,
you even
just
ask
a
that?
simp. What's an insult you've received that you're proud of?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've a bunch. So my buddies,
It gives me chills. Would that be one of them?
I don't know if that was a funny one. I don't know if you consider that an insult, but my buddy, my whole nickname, because especially last year I went through a breakup, so I went on a little bit of a bender, and we let the clutch out pretty hard.
Yeah.
So I'd be with my buddies all the time, and I'd roll up to his house stay with him for the weekend up in Maple Grove. We'd party. He goes, Nick Weis, the most indescribable man I've ever met.
That's pretty good though.
I liked it. I was like, I don't know
That's
if it's throwing
fire.
shade, but I dig it.
Put it on
I
a
dig
business
it.
card.
The most indescribable realtor there is. Yeah, I mean,
That's a compliment, I think.
like you're not as bad in person as I thought you'd be, or something stuff like that.
Yeah. What is your favorite holiday movie?
I've seen like 6 movies, man. The Hangovers and like a couple Fast and Furious.
Really?
Yeah, I don't watch movies.
What about like Fight Club?
I've never seen a movie
You've
like
never-
that. I watched like
Dude.
literally. I could rattle off all the movies I've seen. I've seen the Titanic, the Hangover series, like 2 Fast and Furious, Get Out, and like fucking Christmas with the Cranks. I suppose we'll go with that. It's the only one. The only one.
The one of the 6 is a holiday movie.
Get Out though.
dude.
That's a scary movie.
No, it's
It's not scary. It's trippy.
just-
The
it's
thing
fucking
is
good,
that I
though.
watched it and I didn't think. I thought it was just gonna be a funny TV show, and I like. It's weird when you're not expecting to be like freaked out.
Yeah.
You get really freaked out because I was
Yeah.
just watching. I was really entertained. And also, I'm like, this is fucking weird.
Yeah.
Getting kind
Dude,
of
you-
Falls
would-
back in his chair and shit. Like,
Yeah, it's creepy, and then like the whole like scene of them, like him trying to get away from that place, and like
Yeah.
the old grandma creeped me out. Like I had nightmares about that old fucking grandma, dude. it's have you
Yeah,
seen
have you
it?
seen
You gotta
it?
watch.
I saw it so long ago.
God, is that?
It was Jordan
that's-
Peele's film,
Yeah,
right?
it's
It
like
was
one of
like
my probably like top horror
It
movies.
is
'cause
a
I
good
don't like
movie
horror
for a guy
movies,
that
yeah.
I can't say I like many movies.
We've only seen 6.
Do you like all 6 of them?
Yeah, I
Dude,
mean,
you would
Titanic's
love.
pretty dope.
Titanic's great.
That's
but,
such a long movie.
That's a
though.
legendary
Yeah.
movie.
You've never seen Wolf of Wall Street?
Oh, dude, he would.
That's
love
wild,
It.
yeah.
Or, dude, have you seen?
I don't.
Fight
I
Club?
don't. I can't.
Okay.
I don't like to sit down for that.
It's that
long.
ADHD.
You're a TV show guy.
Yeah, I'm a TV show guy. Man.
Yeah.
No, I'm not even a TV show guy. I'm a YouTube video guy. Like
You're
16
like-
minutes, and
You're
that's
good.
my max capacity for attention. I'm gonna go and like sit on my deck and drink a beer, play guitar. pet
Yeah.
cats or
Oh
something.
yeah, you play guitar.
Yeah,
Let's get
you're
into
you're a
that.
professional musician. You do
Part-time
real estate-
realtor.
Professional.
Part-time realtor.
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm not professional in any regard.
What do you-
I'm a hobbyist guitar player.
What do you like to play? Or let's get into what kind of music do you like first?
Oh man, I'm a music enthusiast. So instead of like shows and stuff, I literally sit at my house and I work and listen to music and I like loud music and I like a lot of music. So originally I still do. I love hard rock and heavy metal. Like Metallica, Motley Crue,
Yeah.
Bullet for My Valentine, Bring Me the Horizon,
Oh, nice.
Asking Alexandria.
Yep.
You know, I like all genres, even old school like Zeppelin. I love old school Zeppelin stuff. Like I love all shit from all eras of rock. Love it all. And metal and heavy metal, like Texas in July, some like rip your head off kind
Do you
of
like
shit.
Black Dahlia?
It's all right.
Yeah?
I'm not really familiar, to be honest.
It's
with
like
you.
heavy.
Couple songs, but not really familiar. That's yeah, I like that kind of stuff. I also have really gotten into country in the past couple years.
I feel like a lot of people.
Zach
have,
Bryan.
I'm actually going to Zach Bryan August 9th. I bought his one of his production managers' house.
What?
Yeah.
Quit
So
bragging.
I have a guitar studio in my house, and he used to like manage like Aerosmith, Pearl Jam, whatnot.
What?
Yeah,
That's
no, he
sick.
manages Zach Bryan, so I'm gonna go there. Maybe he'll be able to plug me, get to hang out with Zach for a minute, strum a couple chords. But I don't like playing Zach Bryan that much, to be honest with you. Yeah, because I don't sing unless I'm really drunk, and and like his guitar and his song is just pretty. You know, it's pretty basic. It's not that fun. I like playing fun stuff.
It's like the same chord progression every time.
Like some Chase Beckham or some Ryan Bingham, some Tyler Childers. He's a hog. He's a bad man, dude. Timmy Childers can rip on a 6
He's a
string.
hog. I like that.
I mean, the play like House Fire or something like that. Like Tyler Childers is my favorite guitarist to, play along with.
Yeah.
He has just sick stuff, and it's all like stuff you can improv off of and whatnot. It's
Yeah,
really
yeah,
fun
yeah.
to play.
Do you play a lot of? Are you like a rhythm guitar player? Or do you like to
Lead.
to-
I like doing lead.
Oh, you
But
do?
then when my best friend is like, he's playing Saturday, incredible. Like,
Yeah.
that's why I say I'm not a professional. He's a professional. I'm a hobbyist. I've been playing for 16 years. I can play most stuff, figure it out.
Yeah.
But a true professional will come in and make new music. They know the music, why it's written, how it's written.
like music theory and stuff.
Yeah,
They're
like music
nuts.
theory.
Yeah.
Insanely skilled. So and I like to play lead, so I kind of got to go and put my tail between my legs and just play rhythm and let him lead because he's insane. He's a masochist on the guitar, dude.
Yeah.
Absolute masochist.
Do you have a acoustic guitar or
Yeah, I have
both?
like a few of
Electric.
them.
Yeah.
I have like 10 or something guitars.
Acoustic or electric or both?
I got a few acoustics, few electrics. I got different electrics for different genres because some have like drop bridges. You got to keep in different tunings. You can't change tuning. So like a drop D,
Yeah.
like a Avenged Sevenfold, stuff like that.
Oh God,
have an Avenged
Sinister
Sevenfold
Gates
guitar.
is nuts. you have this guitar?
Yeah,
It's a cool looking guitar.
Yeah, the one I instead of
The lines, right?
I have red lines on mine. I got the red version. It's nasty.
shit.
So that one's locked in drop D.
Dude, I remember first time hearing Unholy Confessions.
I just got a video of me playing it.
You really?
Yeah, like 2 days ago.
I remember when Backcountry came out, I was like, what the? It was like punk, thrash, hard rock. I was like, what is this band? And then
Music.
that's sick though, yeah. And then I kind of went
Unholy
down
Confessions, Nightmare, Afterlife. I mean, Waking the Fallen. It's all just disgusting. It's so well written.
Yep. And the fucking drummer died, and he was insane.
We had like a little mini Avenged Sevenfold cover band back in the day when I was in high school that I was a part of. Like, yeah, I don't know. Wasn't
That's
purposely
sick.
recording. Someone was recording me, so that's like part of that.
Yeah. Okay. What? Hold on, I lost.
Yeah, what do you got, Jake? Hit me with something.
All right.
Come on.
We gotta make it spicy here, Jake.
Make it spicy.
Ask me something. You can ask me whatever you want. I'm an open.
Why'd you and your ex-girlfriend
Ooh.
live together? What
Wait, what
happened
was it?
there?
Hold on. Say it again.
Because you said you lived with your dad, but then your girlfriend
We
lived
lived
with you.
together for 4 years.
What happened?
She's a great girl. We just kind of.
Good answer. It's a good
Yeah.
answer.
No,
No matter
she-
what.
PR trains.
She is a great girl. I just wasn't really feeling it. Like I think we were just too young at the time, and with so much changing in our lives, I was still 22, 23, and felt like I was 45 and married, and I just didn't like it.
Yeah.
I had a lot of not regrets, but a lot of stuff I wanted to do. I felt like I missed being single. Like I never got to be single, and just kind of subconsciously kind of maybe
Grew apart.
dismantled that one a little bit. We
Yeah.
kind of went at each other for a while, and
Yeah.
it wasn't the right time.
That makes sense.
Do you want to get married? Do you want to have kids?
I want to have kids.
Not married though.
I would like to, maybe
Yeah.
with the right person, but after seeing what I've seen, especially, the funniest damn thing to me is you go to like a show or you go to like a big party or it's a big like St. Patty's Day and you get a couple girls Snapchats and you're like, or you go, flirting back and forth or whatever, do something like that, like you're going to get together. And then they go back and they post their boyfriend's two-year anniversary. It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
like-
Ugh.
I've seen a shitload of that.
It's
just
fucking
like, I don't
gross.
know, man. I'm just going to be concerned about me and whatever God wants for my life, he'll give me.
Yeah.
I
that.
would. With the right girl, I would get married.
I know that's.
But I'm
I
not
mean,
searching for it.
yeah.
Be careful right now, Jake.
There's a saying around that. I mean, I don't know what the fuck it is off the top of my mind, so it's not going to be, just an astonishing moment here. Probably not going to end up on a TikTok reel, but it's like, if you look, I'll make the Nick Weis version of it.
Yeah.
If you want something and you look for it, you're going to get fucked.
Okay.
Like if you're searching, you're trying to dig it up, you're
Yeah.
trying to pursue it. With like relationships, you're fucked.
Yeah.
That
makes sense.
'Cause you
It'll
just
happen
have
when
to
it
let shit
happens.
happen.
Yeah.
Because if you're like, let's take a dude, like you go out, Jake, you all spiffied up, maybe unbutton one of those buttons on that golf polo, go down to Hackamore or something. Shout out Aaron Melby.
Yeah, Melby.
go grab his grandma's
VIP
sour.
section.
Yeah, I think I need a discount on all the sours I drink over there.
Yeah.
But go do that and go try to find a girl to marry. Go and do that one. It's not going to go very good for you.
Yeah.
I mean, if you go and try to look for something, it's just not going to go because they can tell over pursuing is the worst thing. Actually, the best thing for girls is just to ignore them.
Yeah.
Lack of action creates curiosity.
The more I tried to search for a girl, the more they could smell that desperation of
100%.
like trying to fill that void
100%.
of connection.
100%.
I'm engaged right now.
Oh, well,
and
congratulations! That
thank
took
you.
a turn.
Yeah.
A little
Well,
detour
no,
there.
like I was just gonna say, because you mentioned you do want to have a kid eventually, maybe one day, but not.
Why don't
so
you got a
sure.
ring on then, homeboy?
What?
Or why don't you get a ring on?
I'm engaged, not married. Women
Really?
wear the engagement ring.
Oh, really? Yeah, just goes
That's so
to
funny. That came up in another podcast. So
Just goes to show
It
what the
did,
hell I
didn't
know.
it? Who asked that?
me, you, and Josh.
Yeah.
Because then I
Yeah.
was like, wait, are guys? No, it's.
Then maybe Brady and I should just start throwing on rings so girls just leave us alone at parties.
That'll
Because
do
it
the
gets to be
opposite.
too much. All the attention we get is just too much. So I was thinking
It's
about
not a
doing
bad
that.
idea.
drowning in pussy.
Honestly, and then girls love married men too. So
Oh yeah.
Dude, we might be onto something.
Saturday, should we try it?
Kind of scumbags.
Maybe.
What was I saying?
Wouldn't that be fucking funny though?
When's the last time you cried?
Oh, that's a good one. I like that.
This morning.
What'd you cry? Oh, damn.
When is the last time I cried?
Are you a pretty emotional guy?
Yeah, real softy, dude. I cry easy, so it's gonna be over something stupid like a TikTok. I
reel?
teared up at my client's wedding last weekend. That's no cap.
That's cool, though.
Because they're like, I know him so well, and it was such a beautiful wedding.
Yeah.
It was so dope to see, like, the father-daughter talk, and then
Yeah.
the father-son talk, and like they are as good at people as they're like making them out. Most of the time, it's just like they're trying to like talk up this like.
Oh, yeah.
Turd of a person, like, oh my God, you're so perfect for my daughter. But this dude, they're just solid ass motherfuckers. It was just beautiful, dude. Everyone was tearing up. I was cutting onions.
It's like when there's like a thug that dies and the mom's like, he was such a perfect child.
He was
it's
so
like,
influential.
yeah.
Society.
It's like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
That's cool, though.
I get choked up pretty easy over simple shit. Just I'm embracing it at this point. Whatever you see me crying, mind your business.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Let's talk about your cats.
How many cats do you have?
2 cats for the next 2 weeks, and then I'm going to have a third one. So I have purebred polydactyl Maine Coons. One of them standard pod, one's poly. I'm going to have 2 polys, meaning they have 6 or 7 toes.
Dude, these cats are gorgeous.
They're what? Polyester what?
They're polydactyl Maine Coons.
They are just gorgeous.
They're insane. I mean,
they're big.
God damn. That's a bobcat, dude. I'm pretty sure that's a lynx.
He's 4 feet tall. Everyone says he's a lynx. He's about 4 feet tall, head to tail, and about 27 pounds. And
That's
he's
a big
not
boy.
fully grown yet. And so I have him.
Like, if he stretches his arms out, he's probably...
He can go above my waist. Like
he's probably almost to my fucking eyes.
Yeah.
Is he friendly?
When he wants to be.
Okay, got it.
Like
I don't know
any
if I have
cat.
any wounds on me right now. I got a little wound, but
Yeah.
he likes to play aggressively. When he wants to play, you're gonna play. And when he doesn't want to play, you're not gonna play.
You're just a guest in his house.
He acts like he owns the fucking house. It's hilarious. So he's not gonna like when I lock him in my bedroom for the party on Saturday because I don't want him to get out. He usually doesn't like to get out, but lately he's been getting some balls and wants to go explore. And
Oh, yeah.
I don't need my bobcat-sized cat out in the fucking oak tree.
Fuck shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So does he
fucking
just have a
smart.
regular litter box or what?
He's a litter robot.
Oh, the one that cleans it up. How much was that?
Like $800. It doesn't work with the shit though, because I got so much. Like they shit so much.
Yeah.
It's not made. I have to have 2 of them to keep up with the cats.
What do you feed them?
A couple different things. So they get Royal Canine, Maine Coon cat food plus Royal Canine.
Is that like kibble or?
It's like kibble, but it's like $60 for an 8-pound bag.
Damn.
And they probably eat that in like a week.
I have my cat food in my personal budget because it's like $400 a month.
Wow.
With a 3, it's going to be like $450.
Did you know that going into it? Getting a Maine?
No, I did not
Okay.
think they
You're
eat
just like,
that
this is
much.
a cool cat.
My cat costs as much to feed as I do, and I eat a lot.
Fuck. Yeah, you're a
crazy.
big dude. What's your, not to sidetrack, but like, what's your diet like usually during the week?
I'm a foodie, man. I like to grill. I like to cook. I like to smoke stuff.
Carnivore
everything.
diet?
Basically, with a lot of carbs.
Okay.
Like what?
So it's
What are
like
your
a
carbs?
normal-
Like rice?
Oh, I love rice.
Fries?
One of my go-to when I'm eating clean. Like in the summer, it's different because in the winter I eat cleaner. I don't drink as much. I train more. I still lift every day, but I don't train to take it seriously during the summer. There's too many distractions.
Yeah.
So
That's a good
like
point.
I love eating burgers. I love cooking steaks. I love cooking chicken. I love cooking like everything.
Ribs,
I
like-
love cooking. I love making stuff.
What do you have at home? Like, what kind of grill?
Traeger.
You have a smoker? Oh, Traeger.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Traeger.
Jeez.
And then I think I'm going to get a
He's doing
second
it right.
Traeger and a Blackstone when I do my deck edition.
Blackstone. Is that the like
The
flat
stone,
top?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So we smoke the chicken, and then we cook the rice, and then we cut in onions and spices.
Yes.
And put in a little bit of cheese for the consistency and make one big.
Fuck, dude.
It's fire. It's so fire. It's cheap too. Like chicken thighs, not chicken breast. You got to do
Chicken
chicken thighs
thighs.
because chicken thighs have more fat and they're fire.
Oh, yeah.
dude.
Just so much better.
Then you throw a little
Chicken
hot
thighs are
sauce
great.
in there. Try
Yeah.
that once. Rice, chicken, a little bit of cheese, and onion. Cook the chicken. If you could smoke it, it's even way better because it's so fire, dude. It's unreal.
It's hard to get it tender though when you smoke chicken, right?
Not really. I don't know what the
No?
fuck you're doing.
Not doing it right.
Take
apparently.
notes, bitch.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
What's that?
I said take notes, bitch.
I'll
I
come.
mean, you can come. Hey, do you want to come Saturday?
Saturday I'll be at Lake Superior.
Sounds like your loss.
Yeah, camping with the family.
I suppose you gotta do the family shit, right?
Yeah,
He's got a kid.
No, I
so,
love
like,
it.
You got a kid.
I do have a kid.
Damn.
Yeah.
Just one?
Just one that I know of.
With the
yeah.
gal you're marrying?
Yes.
Oh, that's good at least.
Yeah.
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 How'd you guys have it?
I was gonna say that
With
could
the
be a
guy?
little spicy.
With sex. I had sex with her and she had it.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was sick.
Sex
You good?
jokes.
You good, Braden?
No, I'm good.
I'm good. What does your future look like? Next 5 years, do you plan on just staying solo?
I'm not ever
do you-
gonna run a team again.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy the business. This is sick. My life is so fun right now. I don't
Yeah.
know why I would want to give up. I mean,
Is this sustainable? You plan on just keep?
we'll find out. But no, it is. It's 100% sustainable. The only thing that's going to stop it is my, any poor behavior on my half that I don't acknowledge and fix. But I mean, my whole thing is like, I used to get into it. Like I have this, I do want to be 1 year. I want to run it up, especially when I have more of a past clientele base and probably maybe when I have a kid or two for some extra motivation. But like,
Yeah.
typically I make enough where I can have my happy life and I can have my enough freedom, because all money is at the end of the day is changing time for freedom.
Yeah.
You're exchanging money for freedom.
Right.
So like right now I have enough freedom. I don't really, the pain barrier for me to go and make more money to do what? Like I want to buy a house in Florida. I want to have a fully built out snowbird lifestyle. That's kind of my goal. Ideally before I meet a girl that I marry or whatever, if that ever happens. I mean, you know what I mean? Because then if you get a broad, they're going to tell you what's going on. It's just,
Yeah.
it ain't going to be pretty. You're not going to be able to put it together how you want. So I want to go down, grab a place in like Sarasota, Clearwater, St. Pete's Beach, somewhere around there, and go back and forth. So I want to do that. I'd like to sell maybe a dozen houses this winter down in Florida. That'd be pretty dope.
So you'd stay there probably like 6 months in a day, and then
No, I probably wouldn't, because that's a misconception. I've looked into that about the tax.
isn't it like
taxes.
6 months in a week or something?
Well, 6 months in a day to be your primary residence, but there's really no pros to make it your primary residence, because each state's going to tax you where you made the money in their state. So if I go make some money up in Minnesota, I'm not going to get away from their state income tax, even if I primary in Florida. You
Really?
still have to pay Minnesota state income tax. Yep.
You should talk to Tom. He's thinking about doing that. He is.
Well, maybe I should just have Tom buy the house, and I'll just send him a few deals,
think you're
and
onto
I'll just stay in
something.
his basement, and I'll
Yeah,
save me
yeah.
about $500,000. That'd be nice.
Fuck, that would be nice.
But no, that's what I want to do. I want to keep on doing this shit. I like working out, selling houses, and
Being 26.
having a little fun, little light partying
For
from
now.
time to time.
Yeah.
Not out of hand, but I like a little light partying. There's some heavy partying from time to time too. But I want to go and I want to have experiences rather than just
Some
a shitload of
memories.
money. I mean, I want my last check. I spend the first 40 years of my life making as much money as I can. The last 40 spending it as quick as I can. So
Yeah.
I don't want money. I also don't believe in my kids inheriting money.
Yeah?
So I don't believe in inheritance. I think it's a joke. I think it's a fucking drug. I think it's the worst thing you can do to a kid is give them a bunch of money.
What about
Anyway.
college fund?
No, why?
No? I don't know.
I don't even like college. College is a joke.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an old structure for
I mean, you
modern
want to fund
shit.
your children's complacency drug?
Yeah, I don't know.
Send them out on their own. They'll figure it out. I mean, I think that everyone that's highly successful or even remotely successful has had to figure it out. And if you don't have to figure it out, you're going to be in for some pain, dude.
Yeah, what do they say? It's like if you want to make someone more resilient, you put them through pain, or not pain,
If you want to
but
make someone complacent, give them a job that pays just enough to keep
they
them,
won't
but not
quit.
enough to get them to leave.
yeah,
And then, so, I mean, yeah, maybe I'll give them, I would fund, some of my kids' business, or maybe give them a little money for college or something.
right.
But
Yeah,
the whole idea is that you don't need a fund for college by the time I have kids, because I want to be in a position where it's just like, oh, you want to do this? I can help out a little bit. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not a big college guy, I feel like. Me
Yeah.
either.
I never
I
went.
went to college twice. I was a college dropout.
Same.
And then
Like
I
we
went,
all, yeah.
Did you finish at all?
No.
No? Congratulations.
I went
brother.
for a
You're
year
You're
and
probably
dropped
better off than anyone else that fucking finished, because now they're 80, 90 grand in debt with a fucking 45 grand a year job.
yeah,
I didn't have to pay, though.
yeah. You got a
I had to
golf
pay. I kind of
scholarship.
got fucked on that one, but whatever. I had to pay for my fucking corn and soybean degree, and then I dropped out because it was bullshit. Then my job's like, hey, you're gonna get like a $75K salary job plus a pickup if you go back to school. So I did that, and they're like, sorry, man, no job.
What?
Fuck.
Yeah, dude. It's
Literally
like I
fucked
quit.
you.
Yeah, I had 5 mortgages at 21, and I quit my full-time job with like $1,500. It was fun.
Sounds like a panic attack.
It was
Fuck.
it was a panic attack. It was a fun panic attack though.
Yeah.
It works out in the end. But no, I mean,
So 5 years though.
5 years. 5 years, I'll be 30, 31.
Yeah.
I want to keep doing this.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
want to stop doing this. It's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Because I'm a people person. You have which don't get me wrong, this job sucks, but it's also really awesome. But if you
Yeah.
have the right personality, the awesome outweighs the suck.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of pain in the ass stuff that comes. Bad deals. You piss people off from time to time. Some of the work sucks, especially when you're newer. It just kind of sucks.
Mm-hmm.
But it's when you can figure it out. It sucks. I
Yeah.
mean, you have to take the bite out of your shit sandwich, though, man. I mean, everyone has to. It's because the freedom, and I'm by no means have I fucking made it anywhere, arrived anywhere, even close. I'm just doing my thing. But it's like I'm starting to get to the point where like my life is built out how it's kind of like a life by design thing. And
Yeah.
it's sick as shit because I literally just don't have anything to do, but I have everything I can do. So I can do whatever I want once you get enough like rolling production. You're not any entrepreneur for that matter. I mean, if you can go and build it out where you can live your life how you want, I just want to keep on doing that. Maybe I'll throw something else. Maybe there's going to be a gal or something in the future, another cat. Who the fuck knows? Maybe I'm going to be in Florida for 6 months. Who the fuck knows? But just, I want to keep on doing. I want to stay true to building my life how I want and not just fall into this. A lot of people get into like
Rat race.
the rat race, and
Yeah.
and even in agents, like I think it's kind of fucked up because it's just like, what are you working for? What are you doing? Like, what's your purpose? Is it just a dick measuring contest? I think I'm not going to shit on agents in the business, in the industry. But it's like, maybe at first that's what I was doing. It's like, I felt like I had something to prove. And now it's like, I don't. And I would wonder, like, wow, you're really good. Why do you, like, you could do, like, 100 transactions a year. Why do you do 40? It's like, maybe he's really fucking happy doing 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Think about that.
Yeah.
We've done a ton of the Realtor of the Weeks with a lot of like top team leaders at different companies, and they all kind of said the same thing. Some people are just happier
Like-
doing 20, 10 a year. It's like that's just because then they can spend their life doing other things, work-life balance, family, stuff like that.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
it's like sometime in my career, I figure I have 20 years left of selling. So I'll be 46, 47. I probably want to be mostly out of selling by then. So I have a 20-year stretch here. I don't need to, I want to push one time in my career to like do the absolute most. Like when I'm mostly sober throughout the year, it's not going to happen in my 20s. Let's just be honest. Like when I'm 31, 2, 3, 4, when I'm still youthful enough to really, pound the fucking pavement, I want to crank up my numbers as, drop 10 G's a month on Zillow and just like double up on everything and just go, all right, let's push some numbers. Not for the reason that I need the money or want the money. I need it for my own self-fulfillment, just to see what I can do and just fucking sprint for a year or two. It's like I don't need that to be happy right now. You know what I mean? Like people are like, oh, if you can do it, why don't you do it? Yeah, but you lose your mind when you work that hard.
Oh yeah, I've seen it a bunch in the office here.
I'm not fucking Elon Musk.
Do you? Oh fuck! I lost my. Well, I guess. Do you for sure want a kid eventually, or kids?
Not for sure.
Okay, I was gonna say
it'd
because
be dope though. I mean, but it would also be really scary to have mini me, to be honest with you, because kids get worse.
I thought
kids
the same
are gonna be
thing.
Wilder than like. My dad's gonna disagree, but I'm a little wilder than him. And like my kid's gonna be wilder than me, and that's just downright dangerous.
The only reason I ask is because I kind of had the same mentality as you, is like just keep going with what I'm doing now. I love it. But if you ever have a kid,
It brings a lot of purpose.
you're the third. Yes, but also I have my fiance who I love to death, amazing mom, amazing partner, and my son who's
She's listening.
Yeah, I love you, babe. But seriously, she's great, and
won't
like,
paint him.
and also my son. So I'm like pretty much third place in my own life.
Yeah, that's the one reason I would, because it
that's been
would give me
hard.
so much. I think that when I go to push for business, when I really just want to open it up and let the clutch out and stomp the throttle down, it'll probably be when I have a kid.
Yeah.
Because I know what I like is I think I'm gonna really like who I am as a man with a kid.
Yeah.
That's a lot of the reason why I want to have a kid, and I want to have a kid.
Yeah.
but not any generational wealth reasons or anything like that. It's like he ain't getting shit. He's gonna,
Yeah.
Like some
I'm
people are like,
spending all that
generational wealth.
shit.
Yeah, I'm spending all that shit, dog. I'm gonna go out with a $100K credit card bill and a bounce check. It's his problem.
Dude, I was the best parent before I had a kid, and then I had it because I would always see my friends' parenting and be like, dude, the way you're raising your kid. In my head, I'd be like, oh, dude, you should not be feeding your kid this. What I would,
It's
criticize
a
them.
different ballgame.
Once you
You see-
have a kid, dude, yeah, it's different.
Yeah, especially like single parents out there. That's a
That's
lot of
wild.
work. It's wild to me.
Yeah.
it's wild to me. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Single parent and a realtor. Like throw
Could
that
you
in.
imagine, dude?
Fucking
That's like
nightmare.
Like you could be
Lauren
like you could
does
be
it
like an
on my
Olympic
team.
gold medalist if
Really?
you can handle that.
What's that?
You could be in the Olympics if you can handle being a
Oh,
single mother
100%.
and a fucking realtor. Or
Fucking
something.
insane. Do you have any other? I have one last question. Unless you have
I was gonna ask that question, so go ahead.
what?
The question?
You want to ask? Yeah, you ask it.
You want me to ask it? Oh shit. Getting intense. We're
Gotta
good.
sit up for this one.
It's not that.
It's not that big.
It's a cool question.
Yeah, but so when you are gone one day, what do you want to be memoried as? Like what
You
do people
butchered it.
I know I did, and
How
that's
do you
why I
wanna-
wanted you to do it,
How
fucker.
do you want to be remembered when you're gone?
I want to be remembered for
That's okay.
doing what I say I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
And like being
Man of
real.
your word?
Being real, yeah, like just being real. Because I think confidence comes from kind of an agreement with yourself that you do what you say you're going to do. And I like that aura.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that guy? Yeah, he did shit.
Yeah.
And the real motherfuckers in this industry and in business and life in general, like, like you see like, like Parker and the Jason Stockwells and Tyler, and like cats like that. It's like those dudes do what the fuck they say they're going to do. And I'm not there yet. I'm still kind of fucking up a little bit, but I want to get to a point where it's like, yeah, that guy was about it. He was legit as they get.
Yeah.
I feel like you're one of those guys that if you have an opinion about something, you don't sugarcoat it to appease the masses.
You're just
Which I like.
fucking-
That's why I like the Andrew Tates,
It's just
the
how it
Trumps,
is.
the Jordan Peterson. Like
Jordan
the-
Peterson, like you named like probably the most my
Ben
three,
Shapiro,
my three
yeah.
favorite public men influencers around.
Yeah.
Because you take like someone like that versus like fucking Will Smith. It's like, dude, you can't have a
Fucking-
beta cook like Will Smith.
Yeah.
You can't. What I think is, what if
Or Adam 22.
everyone was like it? Would the world be better if everyone was like this person, or if no one was like this person?
Right.
It's kind of how if everyone was Will Smith, we would be
What a
we would be
nightmare.
bulldozed by women.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
that
for
doesn't
sure.
work.
Yeah, I agree.
God damn, that was fucking loud.
Birth control.
Yeah.
What?
Just kidding.
You got to take your birth control?
No,
Yeah.
Whenever my alarm goes off, I'm like, oh, I
You
got to
just
take
have
my
a
birth
recent
control.
sex change?
Yeah.
It's
Transitioning.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It is Minnesota.
She,
It is
they,
2023.
or them.
They.
She, them.
My pronouns are show me them titties. And my titties.
Yeah. What a fucking joke, dude. Anyways. Nick, I appreciate you coming on.
Yeah,
Thank
dude,
you, brother.
appreciate it, brother.
Awesome
Hopefully I can
meeting
make
you.
another appearance. We do like a check-in next year. See what the fuck's going on there.
Yeah,
6
that'd
months.
be great. Yeah.
Maybe we'll be doing a Florida version. We'll set up shop down south, and we
Yeah.
can have
That'd be sick.
Pod God's Gone Wild or something.
Yeah.
Special guest DeSantis. That'd be
Fucking
so
right.
nasty.
No, the Miami. Nelk
Boys or something?
Yeah, Nelk Boys.
Yeah.
That is one thing I want to do. I want to get the Nelk Boys up here. I wanted to buy a wakeboarding boat and call it the SS Full Send and try to get them up on Minnetonka for the 4th.
There's no way they would come to Minnesota. If they happen to have business here, there's no way they're going to be like, dude, Nick invited us on Lake Minnetonka.
I'm gonna do it. I know. In the way,
if you
it's
do,
not like they're gonna come and find them, but we got to get some bait, right?
if you happen to,
Gotta
if they
get some
happen to
bitches.
be here, you can invite them out.
Right,
I'm
right,
sure
that's
they
what
do
I'm
it.
You
saying.
could have like a
Right.
Dan Bilzerian party. He'd
sick.
come
Sam
to like some,
Bilzerian used to be my idol in
yeah.
college.
He's
I used
still
to
sick.
idolize that guy. Do you remember when my hair was shaved on the sides? I had 4.5 inch long hair on the top. Am I good?
Yeah, you're good.
4.5 inch long hair on the
Yeah, no, you're good.
on the top, and I had a this like razor shaved.
Oh,
side
like
of the
he
head.
has?
Yeah, I copied his
Did
haircut.
you do
and
full
everything.
beard? Like,
I did for a little bit, but
Chiseled
I
jaw
looked
beard?
like I lived in the Appalachian Mountains and bred my cousins when I looked like. So I keep her nice and shaved.
kind of a shadow a little bit? Or
Pretty much what you see is what you get, man. It's
yeah.
probably how I'm gonna look in 5 months too.
Yeah?
Yeah,
You look fine, man.
you too. You too. You keep that beard shaved up nice.
Good.
Dude,
It's kind of short.
Brady,
He
you got a
shaved it.
little. You
Dude.
got to get one of those roller things.
I have
for
like
those-
Is this grow? Oh, the derma roller?
Yeah.
the derma
Some
roller.
minoxidil?
I have like a
How old are you,
ginger
21?
tint. Yeah.
I could not grow a beard to save my fucking life
Dude, no.
until I was 24. All of a sudden at 24, it was just like,
Really?
yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy. Like I can grow.
Did
a
you
beard.
use the derma roller
No,
or
I
anything?
didn't use shit.
It just,
I just use. If you see my business cards, I'm like that realtor. I still have fucking.
dude, yeah, I remember seeing you on Facebook, and I was like,
It's like I have a shaved face in my business cards from 2021.
Yeah,
It's
you
just
look
I
like a little
couldn't grow anything.
bitch.
Yeah.
Cool, dude. Well, yeah, this has been awesome. I feel like this had way more energy than our last one. We were just both, or I was just dull and
Yesterday?
zinned out.
Or-
oh yeah, it was yesterday.
With Nate?
Yeah.
That comes out next
I felt bad.
Little
This
preview.
one's gonna come out before
When is this coming out?
Monday.
Monday.
Oh, sick.
Usually we like to have 2 backed up, so there's
You have one in the retainer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always got to be ready for
This has
anything.
been a good time though, boys. Thanks for
Yeah.
having me. I
Yeah.
do. Yeah, I'm coming back with you on the 14th, right?
yeah
With Mike.
for a realtor of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be filming that and editing it and putting out clips for it, so
Interesting. Yeah.
it'll be fun.
BDE.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, BDE for life, baby. Actually, I like to amend that. Big Nick energy.
Big Nick energy. Oh, that's good.
I got shirts that
Put
say
it on a. I was just gonna say, put it on a shirt.
I have shirts and sweatshirts that say that.
Oh, fuck.
Because I was talking to my sister one day. Me and my cousin just went on a bender for my birthday. You know, I'm talking like
When was your birthday?
February 12th. And this
Oh, okay.
this year, if I can,
Happy
if I got
birthday.
the cash for it and I can justify, if my real estate coach watches this, if we have the allowance in our overage, you know, extra cash, fund money we call it. We're hoping to go down because my birthday is on the Super Bowl. And the Super Bowl's in Vegas. We're hoping to go down for my 27th and go to the Super Bowl in Vegas with the boys.
That'd be sick.
But it's going to be like 8-10 grand.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
So like if I can get a
What?
few homies to go down and do that, that'd be fucking sick.
Where can people find you if they're?
Yeah. Shout out your business
yeah.
a little bit.
At Nick Weis Real Estate, Nick Weis, NICKWEIS. There's only one. Thank God there is.
Yeah, not many Jake Lottrells either.
I suppose not. I still can't really say it. I'm just going to call you Jake.
Yeah, that's all right.
But no, I
Jake L.
would say Instagram for sure.
Facebook?
Is that
It's and Snapchat Nick Weiss 10. The day that they allowed your name change, I had a Nick Weiss 69 for fucking like 15 years. 'Cause I was like
fire?
I was like 6th grade, like fucking
Yeah,
eons ago. We had Snapchat right when it came out.
Yeah.
And called it, of course, in true like 6th or 7th grade.
are you on Threads?
No.
Oh,
Are you?
Fuck
I'm not
that.
a big social
No,
media guy.
fuck
I
Zuck.
only like Instagram.
Yeah.
Facebook's nice for like seeing what the cousins and the family and see what houses my realtor friends have sold and. Or
It's for
realtor-
parents.
Yeah, it's for boomers. Facebook's
Yeah.
for boomers. It's gonna be dead and gone. I don't even know what Zuck's doing. That's why he's grabbing Threads because he can't compete with Elon.
Yeah. Now Twitter's X. Anyway, all right, we're ending the episode. We can go on forever. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.
See you next week,
Bye.
everyone. Thanks.